On the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Yeah, you gotta touch him. You gotta touch him, Chet. Oh.
Lillard from outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Oh, and the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Come here, boy.
Here's Mitchell.
Come here.
Nice job down low.
And bursting through inside. So difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
Lillard scanning the floor.
Get this shit out of there, man.
Just palms the block. And stolen by Prince.
We good.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
What?
Turning defense to offense. We talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo following the miss by Donovan Mitchell.
I know you're going to shoot that.
From Lillard.
Let's go. Push.
Can't nail the jumper.
Push.
Well, you know he wants that one back. More often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Textbook feed from Allen, a big man who helps facilitate the offense.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Tell you what, doesn't matter whether he's on the move or standing still, Leonard is a flat-out laser shooter.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
They're going to play with him.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas.
He ain't going to play with him. Let's go.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
Here, baby.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Kendrick, come in here. Baby, you want me to help you cook? Come here, Hendrick. Me? Come on. What she do with her crap? What she do with her cook? Her.
For the Cavaliers, number 12.
That'll be a 5-second call.
5-second inbound violation. Cavaliers ball.
Outside Garland. Pass to Mitchell. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. And that's now 7 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Oh, nice pass there. Garland with the great vision.
GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that three. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his looks.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Pass to Mitchell.
Oh, come on.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, scored the basket. His fourth. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. Trailing by 2. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better it can be. Kevin?
What is he doing?
Yeah, you followed this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan.
What is he doing?
And don't give Mitchell too many of those looks. Once he gets in rhythm,
Get over there,
hard to stop him.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Get up.
Pass to Hunter.
Knee range.
Count that one.
A solid mid-range
Lord.
shooter. Hunter knows.
Is that cookie good, mama? Because, girl, you ain't
And we've got
saying
a
shit.
timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Watch her, because she got half the damn thing in her mouth. She's probably going to just watch it. Don't make me excited, bro. Let her eat. Come here. Hendrix, come here. She got it down. Damn. What's this?
Both teams deciding to change it up. Bucks trail by 7.
That's yours, man. Keep the stuff, bro.
Outside, Porter. Looking to end the run. Mobley with the rebound.
It fell back in the box.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Okoro. Back to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Boy.
Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Bring a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Donovan Mitchell firing
Hey.
on all cylinders for Cleveland.
Where she at?
That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He
Break
racked up
one of them
12
cookies,
points.
man. You know
And
that's what
don't
she
go
hollering
away.
for.
We'll be right back.
Hayden, get her a cookie and break it in half and give her one side of it.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just
And
joining
come
us,
pick
we
that
played
up,
through
bro.
one
Don't
quarter
leave
of
them on the
action so
ground,
far.
bro. If I catch
And a
her with
moment to
one of
look
them
at
in
the
her
scoring
mouth, it's
approach
over
in
with.
terms of where the
Telling
Bucks
you,
are
you
coming
won't
from
have it no more,
for the
bro.
Cavaliers.
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it. Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
What you talking about, Yanni?
Outside Portis.
Yeah, you gonna have to have that. Okay, you got on there. There you go. There you go.
Cavaliers leading by 9.
There you go. Corner.
Cleveland moving it around.
Good.
To the inside. Pass to Mobley. They kick it out to Green. Clock is at 3. Here's Hunter. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Good D, boy.
In for the Cavaliers. Number 1, Max Strus.
Here's Giannis. He's got 6.
We on there. We on there.
Shot missing. Good D by Mobley. Down low. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Really amazing. Absolutely astonishing Antetokounmpo is on defense. I mean, he's disruptive wherever he is on the floor defensively.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Antetokounmpo.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
What's he doing?
On the wing, Mitchell.
Man,
14 points for him. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Yeah, get that again.
Now, Giannis.
Yeah,
here's
get that
Trent.
again. Let's go.
Evan Mobley with the rebound.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Pass to Lopez. The kick out to Porter. Pocket 6. Nailed from three-point land. Porter's got 5 points now this quarter. Brook Lopez worth every penny as he secured a nice raise last season.
Yeah, you know, he's a combination of a three-point shooting big who's also an elite rim protector. That's a heck of a combination and a valuable one in today's game.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer, but he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking in the paint, letting you know I'm there to back him up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report. Lillard misses. Mitchell with it. Lillard picks him up. Kicks it out to Garland. Back to Mitchell. They need this one. Buries it from three-point range.
3 points.
Mitchell's got 17.
And guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Everybody.
That's on DeAndre Hunter.
Right there.
Shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock him down from the well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Offensive rebound.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Mitchell wide open. That 3 off the mark. Bucks trail by 5. Here's Lillard. Pass to Portis. And again, the Bucks miss.
Dig it up, bro.
Now here's Allen.
Where you going?
And slammed by Allen.
He just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates
What?
when he attacks the rim.
Stop playing with me.
And so it's the Cleveland
Stop playing
Cavaliers
with me.
with a 10-point lead. Some
Stop playing with that dad.
They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Yeah. About 10.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek freak, but I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say,
Let's go,
Giannis,
man.
I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
Shoots from the elbow. Pass to Allen.
Got him.
And he goes big with the dunk over Brook Lopez.
Hey, man.
How about the hops for a guy that long? Allen enjoying throwing it down like that. Bam!
Kicks it out to Lillard.
We on that. We on that. We on that pick and roll.
And a minute played as the
We
second
on
half
that
gets
pick and roll, man. Let's go.
In transition, here come the Cavaliers.
Stop playing with him.
Shots good by Mitchell.
Stop playing with him.
Mitchell's got 4 points in the quarter.
Huh?
Well,
What?
part of their
You
game
could be
plan
judged,
is
Mom?
to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
To the paint. That's to Lopez.
Really hard to get to the shot of Lopez,
What?
especially with his reach.
Oh, wow.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
And guys, the
gotta be
numbers
what?
don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the
that's
free throw line
bullshit. Let's go.
all throughout last season.
Oh,
Here's
got
Mitchell.
him. Come here.
A rebound by the Bucks.
Don't do it.
And we're about a minute and a half here
Don't do
into
it.
the second half. Kick out to Giannis.
Don't do it.
Pass to Lillard.
Out of me.
Takes a 3.
Take
And Prince
the
is
shot.
good for 3. Prince has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
You know,
Oh,
Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Bucks. It's a 14-point game. Prince outside. Giannis left side. Kuzma outside. Shot
Well,
clock
man,
at 6. Pulls up. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. The Cavaliers leading by 12. And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader, but he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. And Mitchell drops them both. Trent outside.
Oh, no, we on
Fires the
that.
three. Mobley with the rebound. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball.
Got him.
Pass to Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
And you know, guys, all it takes is inside positioning. As soon as you give Allen that, it's pretty much a wrap.
Prince can't hit. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Hunter on the wing. Back to Mitchell. 5 on the clock. On Milwaukee. It's Trent on the wing. Lopez outside. Over Garland. And he makes good on his first shot of the game. Lopez has got 5 points so far.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Are y'all ready for my TikTok?
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Kicks it out to Mitchell.
Man, come on, bro. Stop
Back to
playing.
Mobley. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. To the middle.
Hey, go.
Garland. And he gets over some 2 free throws coming up.
Baked up, boy.
How dynamic Garland is on the floor.
Baked
He's
up.
a high-energy player who works hard to maximize his impact on the game.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Don't do that.
Here's the teardrop.
Oh, he's not. Okay,
And that
man.
one's good. Lillard.
Gotta like that attacking mindset of Lillard. I mean, very confident in his ability to score and finish inside.
Come here.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the
I ain't
foul.
gonna play with this boy, man. He ain't got no fun.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from
What? A bitch
the
word?
line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Hey. You okay? Where juice at, y'all? Hey there. Come give us some juice, bro. Can you throw me a water and a thing and a bottle so I can give us some juice? Is it good? Baby, I can't believe she eating cookie, bro. She eating a whole cookie, fam. Hey, eating a whole cookie, bro. Look at that. I'm gonna be down.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
On him. Do it. I don't know what you did.
Bucks trail by 15. Lillard left side. Trent left side. Inside. Here's Prince. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. That one's good, Mitchell.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
Outside Portis. Trent, left side. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. For Milwaukee, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Hey, certain guys just exude that it factor. Damian Lillard is a great player and a terrific leader.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Mitchell right side. With 1 on the clock. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cavaliers. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Giannis. Pass to Porter. Back to Antetokounmpo. Now Green. 6 to shoot. Inside. Antetokounmpo. Automatic.
Giannis always trying to impact the game at both ends, but really has become a workhorse on the offensive end.
Here's Wade. Here's Jerome. Defended by Trent. Pass to Garland. Hunter on the wing. Off target with his 3.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And there, just through activity, Hunter keeps the pressure on the defense.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Hunter. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 16. And stolen by Mobley. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Oh, the leaping ability of Mitchell, allowing him to go way upstairs.
Outside Portis. Back to Porter. Pass to Trent. Prince looking around. Portis the screen. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Misses from short range. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Kuzma pulls it in. Bucks trail by 19. Lillard left side. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And the Bucks miss again. And here are the Cavaliers. Down low. Here's Hunter. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. And the Cavaliers lead by 21.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
What's wrong? Hayden, get her. Get her. She just got to eat that bottle. She's sleeping. Thirsty.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout.
Hey, you better not go out that door.
He's not taking any chances. It wants to huddle him up right away.
Man, yeah. I got it.
Here's Lillard. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. To stop the run, gets the three-pointer to fall.
Boy, Kuzma, superb at finding space along the perimeter and shooting the ball with confidence, and he's got great range, too.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Cavaliers substitution. Number 1.
Here's Giannis. And the layup falls.
Good luck against Giannis in the paint. Get out of the way is probably your best option.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Off the inbound. And out of the Kumbo with the jam.
Yeah, he's been hooping. The rest of the team, not so much.
That'll be a 5-second call. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Back to Lillard. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And Special K, as good as Damian Lillard can be throughout a game, he definitely takes it up a notch in crunch time.
Couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. He's one of those guys that certainly seems to rise to the occasion and relish in the clutch moments. And his range is in the gym-like. I mean, 30 feet away, 35 feet away, he shoots it the same as if it's a mid-range jumper.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. To the paint. And Allen with the slam.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Milwaukee.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Back to Mitchell. .136 left to play in the final quarter. Yep, that one goes.
And relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Back to Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
Tell you what, he does not miss many of those. He's usually a very strong finisher in tight.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Cleveland.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Donovan Mitchell.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
And the Bucks miss again.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Close out though, hey. Open up your window.
You get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA. No matter what, they got it done.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here.
Here, baby.
This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg.
Yep, so I got you. Hey, then. What it do, man? Nah, who you playing with, man? Boston. Boston. I'd play with Minnesota if I could, but I can't, so I'm gonna play with the Suns. Boy, come on, let the sun. Nigga make that drum go for left, that drum gone. Playing where we come, but you ain't come where we come. We ain't coming how we come. Boy, that shit done. Over with. Yeah, so long, I just chill and watch Netflix.
Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. With Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us as well. Right side Durant. Pass to Richards. 6 to shoot. Out to KD. Porzingis with the rebound. And the conversation for Porzingis, coach, tends to always come back to health. And what a challenge that has been for him.
Yeah, Kevin, over his career, on average, he's missed about 30 games per season. But that's not an uncommon problem, as you know, for players who stand well over 7 feet tall.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
To Porzingis. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside, able to practically play on top of the D.
Now Richards. KD looking around. Back to Richards. Comes up empty down low.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Here's Brown. Drops one in from the wing.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Pass to Durant. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that.
And here's Holiday. Back to Brown for 3. The rebound by Richards. It's Beal on the wing. And that one's good. Richards.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to Brown. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Tatum. The three-pointer, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Did you open up your window?
Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
Boston, no good that time either.
And there hasn't been anything easy for them in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Now here's Durant. It's hauled in by Brown.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Back to White. Over in the corner, Brown. Pass to Tatum. Jacks up a three. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Never a bad idea setting Tatum up.
Down low. Here's KD.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the outs, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Nice ball movement by Boston. Offside Tatum. It's White on the wing. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Those three-pointers off the mark. Right side, Kevin Durant. Beal gets a wide open look. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Phoenix ahead. They're up by 4. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Kicks it out to Jones. Allen outside. Stolen by Tatum. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Count that bucket. Pritchard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Back to O'Neal. Banked in off the glass.
Oh, yeah, bro.
Stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Jones, no one around him. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. O'Neal with the steal. And Jones has it in the corner. Back to O'Neal. It's Allen on the wing. He has yet to score. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Trailing by 2. Stan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. The Suns making a change here.
No.
And free throw, no good. And with this score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
That'll be a 5-second call. Here's Holiday. No scoring in this one. Here's Pritchard. Busted. No good that time either.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Back to Beal. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Beal's got 5 now.
We should leave the boo. That's probably why she was
a smooth operator.
Out to the right wing. Here's Hauser. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Dunn up top. Booker looking around. Right side, Beal. Shot clock at 5. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
And there's not an area on the floor where Beal can't do damage. He is a handful for any defense he goes up against.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, come here.
Thanks. Devin
Come here.
is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range
Don't go out there, though.
Analytically, people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one.
I'm talking to you. Don't go out there, though.
My whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show?
What I just say?
Use something else. Hey, thank you.
I'm going to whoop your ass, I'm telling
Getting
you.
physical with his play. Booker just attacking the...
You making this goddamn. Oh, Lord.
Free throw, good, Booker. GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
Outside Tatum. A 3-ball. Booker pulls it in. Phoenix leading by 6. Booker in stride. Outside for Beal. Misses the 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Tatum no good.
Well, you can't question his confidence.
Better not go out there, though.
But it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Good ball movement here by the Suns. Plumlee with the screen. To the paint. And it's slammed in.
What I just say? Get away from that door.
Selfless play by Beal, using that pick and roll action to create for a teammate.
No.
Tatum down low. He has 6. 40 seconds left in the first half. Fires for 3.
Hey, what I just say?
This is why Tatum is a volume three-point shooter, because he knows how accurate he can be.
Back to Booker. Plumlee with the screen. Fires the 3. Booker no good. Celtics trailed by 5. Tatum down low. 9 points in the game so far. Back to Porzingis. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
Better not go out there, though.
By three. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Go get your bottle.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And Stan, we seem to be in the midst of a big man renaissance in the NBA. And I personally love it. So that being said, which of these big stars do you like the most?
Well, that's a tough question because there's so much talent and they're all different. You've got Embiid, who is unstoppable offensively. You've got Wembanyama with his combination of size and length, skill, and agility. You've got guys who can shoot the ball. But the guy that combines the most of those things that I would take, Nikola Jokic.
Get away from that dog.
Yeah, this is a testament to how competitive Durant is.
Come
able to score against physical defenders.
Come here.
The Suns shooting their second free throw attempt of the night. And that one misses. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and, Greg, efficient.
And, Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
Tries yet again. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
All right.
Celtics trailed by 5. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
Hey, come here. Get away from that dog. Come here.
Outside Tatum.
What's up, bud? Away from that
Tatum
dog.
draws the double. On the wing, Holiday. Back to Tatum. Sender. KD on the wing. Durant driving the lane. That's good. And Sobeel with the assist.
It just moves so fluidly for a guy his size. Durant is an absolute terror to defend on the drive.
To the middle. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Looking for a breather.
Hey, you better not go outside that door.
To talk about. Celtics trailed by 9. Holiday hasn't made one yet. It's Brown on the wing. 5 to shoot. The Celtics working the ball around now. Boston again missing.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And Derek White picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Celtics. Number 11.
Stop. Bring your go out there if you want to.
Out to Booker. A chance to extend the lead double digits, but it's no good. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with it.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the 2 J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
That gave it. Remember a couple years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together. Let's it go with the 3.
Where is Hayden at, bro?
By 9. Here's Pritchard.
Get 2 out of line, bro.
And
if
how
he
about the
still
reach
want to go
of
take that back?
terrific job of having that on display defensively.
From 15 feet away, rebounded by the Celtics. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Oh.
Brown outside.
That's
Misses off the right iron. Phoenix leading by 9. We've got 1:18 left to play in the third. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Beal's got it.
Oh, great feed by Durant. There's way more
scoring
to his offensive game.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Substitutions for the Suns.
Ah. Man, get that little square from my homie.
So it's Boston now. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. Outside Holiday. .104 left in the third quarter. Back to Brown. That one's off. Still out of sync.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Love the confidence Durant has in that jump shot. Doesn't let the foul stop him from taking the shot.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
And so he makes both from the line.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly
Just saying, you just need to let me know.
There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
Found that bag down too.
Just 5 on the clock. Brown, good.
Hey,
basket, he's able to
hey,
get a 10-0 run by the Suns.
Close that. Come here. Close that ball, bro.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Let me look down there, but I also want to close. I already closed.
20 seconds left in the third. No good on the quick 3. Phoenix leading by 11.
Bro, this nigga.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for the Suns, Bradley Beal taking 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
First and foremost, Bradley Beal is a scorer. He's always working the angles, trying to find his next opening to attack, and it rarely takes him long.
Well, that's not the focus we're used to seeing from him at the line. He's usually rock solid from there.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Phoenix Suns. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back.
Put it on what she's about. Don't be doing that, Hayden. You can't hear them,
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today. As we get going in quarter number 4.
Put it up.
We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. Going back in my Rolodex here. Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah, my wife was not real happy about that. At one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college, and she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Booker, right side. Suns moving the ball around. Puts up a three. No good that time. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. It's a 13-point game. Here's Hauser. Clock at 6. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Booker. Fantastic finish by Booker.
And you know, defenses try to get physical with Booker. And now he's used to that. He just plays through the contact.
Go put it back.
We got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team.
Do it again. I'm going to pop your ass, little girl. Stop.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it
Joe,
away.
you need to
Hey,
stop.
Kevin, able to listen in on what Joe Mazzulla was going over with his team.
Hey,
He told
I ain't
them
gonna tell
you
you
can
no
do
more.
a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. In the corner, Horford with it. From deep. Plumlee with the rebound. Phoenix leading by 15. The drive by Booker. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. No good on that one.
Anytime Devin Booker is sent to the line, it's a win for his offense. He's pretty much automatic, and it's been that way since he entered the league.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
Go on there and give us a kiss. See how long. See if she wants that juice. See if she get that juice. Lay her down on the pillow. Stop. Don't let her hold. Give her that juice.
The Suns making a change here. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's KD. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
There's no limit to what KD can do scoring the basketball.
Tatum, that's for 2. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Suns lead by 17. The shot by KD, no good.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
And here's Tatum for 3. It's hauled in by Dunn. Outside, KD. From the arc. And it's keeping it alive with a new 14. 6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup. KD's got 12 points here in the second half.
And And we're so used to seeing KD light it up from outside. Found great positioning and then delivered.
With a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn. White looking around. Up top, Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And it's Phoenix's ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Left side, KD. Shoots from the corner. Kevin Durant can't get that one to fall. Celtics trail by 19. On the wing, Holiday. Outside, Porzingis for the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Phoenix.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
On the wing, Holiday. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Here's the Suns with the ball. 17-foot shot on the way. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
And it's Jones with the ball for Phoenix. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. There's the triple. Drills the three-pointer.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Nobody near Allen. Another 3 for Phoenix.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right
there. Third personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's O'Neal with the 3. Missed. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. This one was...